Well, what a turnout we got today, guys. Thank you very much to everybody who's joined us and anybody who's watching on the stream. Big welcome. Welcome to Wrong Way, Backcountry Sim Pilot. Great to have you on board. We have a turnout of 57 and growing at this stage, so this looks like to be a fairly packed flight, and I can assure you there'll be a little bit of action along the way. Today, our fly-in event is the Northern Isles. That is a group...
Mark, I can hear you on YouTube, but we can't hear you on Discord.
You can't? Stand by.
That could be awkward.
Let me just do a check here.
Hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. You know.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
5 by 5.
I can hear you.
Yes.
But you couldn't hear me earlier.
No.
Okay, well, my apologies. Let me start again. Welcome to the flying. We got a great turnout. 58 people so far. So welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you very much for joining us, and a good day to everybody who's joining us on the fly-in to Wrong Way, to Backcountry Sim Pilot, Simulator, Gamer Susie, hi, how you doing? And to Tabby Tabe, awesome, thanks for joining us. Okay, so we're in the Northern Isles today for this event. It is the northern furthest islands of the Scottish mainland. It's a group of Scottish islands which include Orkney and the area we're going to be, Shetlands, that type of thing. The history really is sort of Picts and Norse, and originally these islands were owned by Norway, and in the 15th century it then converted to Scottish ownership, and we're in for interesting times. I recommend live weather for anybody who's joining us. It's all pretty clear at the moment with some low cloud, which is exactly what we want. It'll just make the fly-in that whole lot more interesting for us all. So the first leg, we're going to be departing runway 02. It's a right-hand turn onto a heading of about 64 degrees, please. And we're going to fly over the Bray crossing, and then from there we should start a descent, and we're going to be heading to Echo Golf Papa Mike. It's not very far at all. It's about 13.5 nautical miles from where we are currently, and we're going to be landing there, but we're not going to be landing on the runway, as is fairly normal for a Simhanger fly-in, I think. There's a road just to the right, and a straight portion that runs parallel to the runway. We're going to land on that, and you want to land and pull up next to the houses, which are also on the right hand side. So we've got plenty of time to chat as we go. So when you're ready, steady, go, and remember the last one off buys the drinks. QNH is 1019 for anybody who is on live weather.
Tally ho!
Heading 64.
Oh, good start there, Curious.
Looking forward to our last flight in Microsoft 2020 with you, Mark.
It's not the last one. Next month will be the last one.
Thank you.
Whoa, a little bit squirrely. I think the winds, anybody know the winds? I think it's about 6-7 knots.
7 knots from 39. 039. Sorry.
Right hand turn, and you want to climb, and do not climb above 1,000 feet, gentlemen.
Oh, so many rules.
Oh.
So
Coming down.
keep it fairly low. And let's try and keep our speed to about 120 knots, no more. 110 to 120 is where we want to aim.
120 max cap on II.
Yeah, 120 max. So manage your speed on this on this route as well, guys.
I don't know if this plane... Kit Fox doesn't even go that fast, does he?
Stage 2 does 140.
Yeah, easy.
And it does it really quick.
Yeah. And vertically as well.
I'm just coming back on the power. I'm in the tail dragger C172 with a more powerful motor, and
You lied.
I couldn't resist. So you want to aim for about 1,000 feet thereabouts.
I'm at thereabouts.
Now my Cessna has got the lovely Tundra fat tackies on. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Hey, watch your language, please.
Tackies, that's the phrase I haven't heard in a very long time. Mark.
That's a South African term, isn't it?
Is it a South African term? Fat tackies, that's what we used to call the tires.
Oh, the tackies is.
Okay, well, fat tires, how's that?
Fat tires. If you were from Northern Ireland, it would be gutties.
Guppies, okay, I've got...
Gutty, tango, gutties.
Oh, gutties, interesting.
Yeah, as in gutta percha, you know, the same as they have
Or
in
Delta gutties.
golf balls. Golf ball fillings are gutta percha, which is why they're called gutties.
Okay, so just a reminder for the flight, one of the challenges is to maintain speed, gentlemen. Control our speed on the fly-in. So you want to stay around the 120 knots max where you can, and that helps keep us all together anyway. Now we're not that far from our first landing. This fly-in is a lot of short hops, quite a lot of
Bonuses.
there might be some unexpected stops along the way, but you never know.
Are they unexpected if they're expected?
Indeed.
Yeah, but
Good
you don't
point.
know where.
Just look for the tiniest spot of land in the middle of nowhere. That will be where we're
found it.
going. So, who is hyped for Microsoft 2024? Because I certainly am. It certainly looks like it's going to be epic.
Absolutely.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Me.
Oh.
2 long months.
I'm a little concerned about something though. Will it run on DirectX 11?
No, it won't.
Nope. I was watching videos last night about the different upgrades you might need, but for I think ideal operation or
Isn't it
performance,
nice if you can just
they want
try out the
64 megs
or
of
rent
RAM
it for a
or
while.
gigs of
You
RAM.
decide to buy it, they deduct the money you paid, and yeah, I think that's a sweet deal.
Yeah, what's the 64 gigs of RAM about? I mean, I know there'll be.
That's for ideal.
That's
ideal
ideal though,
performance.
wasn't it? That's the
Yeah,
ideal.
recommended is still 32.
Yeah, I wouldn't get shot away on the 64. It's going to be related to caching.
Yeah.
And it's going to be related to your internet speed as well. So 32 gig, in my personal opinion, is going to be more than adequate. The difference between 32 and 64 should be nominal. However, proof of the pudding's in the eating, as they say, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I don't know that, but I'm going in with 32, and I will upgrade to 64 if I have
You
to.
did too. Yeah. I've just upgraded, in fact, to 32. So.
I think we should be all very concerned that they can actually stream the data that they're promising reliably. That's our biggest hurdle.
Yeah, I'm not ready to
look, yeah, I
rush
have a
into it
fast
right away. I'm going to
information.
kind of hold back and
Point and laugh.
wait a little bit.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the streaming too.
Azure hasn't exactly had a great track record over the last few months, has it? For not taking half the world offline.
Well, what will be more important this time, of course, will be your internet. I know they say 10 is minimum, but 10 is going to give you an absolutely abysmal performance.
Downloads will take 2 weeks.
However, I think realistically, if you're looking at something in and around the 30, I think you're going to get reasonable performance. They recommend 50. I think 50 will be good. But the 100 to 200, I think, is going to give you a pretty good performance. And I think this subtly, but I'm only surmising, guys, because I don't know, so don't take it as gospel. The need for more RAM could well be very much linked to how much or how good your internet speed is or isn't. Because I think the RAM and the streaming of the data, I think they've done a link there. But in terms of how good or bad is it, don't forget we've got the Xbox and they haven't changed the hardware on that.
Nope.
So basically, if you can run, ignoring the internet, if you can run Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, you're going to be able to run Microsoft 2024 plus. I think you'll see some considerable benefits. Bearing in mind that from what I've understood from watching various reviews, auto FPS simile is going to be built in.
It is, yeah. It's been confirmed.
So are you saying you think, Mark, that if you've got a higher, better internet, it'll sort of fill up quickly, so they're giving you the option of taking lots on board fast, or is that sort of logic?
No, what I'm saying is if you don't have a good internet, the area that you want to cache or the amount of information you'll need cache will be more, because you're not going to be able to stream it fast enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're going to pump it in there quickly enough, though. If you see what I mean.
I think if you think having a longer load time, for instance, while when you load in, for instance, that sort of thing.
Again, I don't know, but I'm going to guess the memory cache is going to be automatic.
Right.
And linked to your internet, and it will expand it up to the maximum that you set it to.
Right.
But I don't know that, but that is the most logical way. And I know that's the way that it works on some other applications and games and what have you.
Mark, did you find out? Mark, did you find out if anybody was given a pre-release Xbox version?
I haven't found anybody, and I think it's a big miss, personally. I think it's a massive miss.
I think that potentially, though, that could be deliberate in the sense of they've got 3 months to sort it out, and it's quite possible that if they released it, if they demoed it now on Xbox, people will be like, "This isn't playable," sort of thing, and they're hoping that they'll.
Well, Dan, I think you're probably right, but my argument is, well, they should have held the previews off until the Xbox and the PC was ready.
I did hear that they're going to be looking for alpha and beta people to sign in and test it.
I heard something
beginning of October, I think. So I would presume it will be Xbox users as well as PC users. I think you've got to sign a no disclosure. One of those.
Yeah, I heard that there was going to be some open testing starting maybe in October. Did anybody else hear that?
Oh, yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. And I was just wondering, maybe will have a Xbox version ready for Xbox players to test at that point. But It's not unusual. I mean, with other games and sims, I've seen the same thing. It's like the PC version comes out first, all the bugs get sorted out, or most of them, and then they.
But I mean, they're saying it's available for Xbox and PC from day one, so you would have thought they're pretty far down the road with Xbox anyway.
Yeah.
That was the understanding. Yeah.
It's worryingly closer to the minimum specs as the Xbox, though, rather than the recommended specs. Because the Series X is 16 gig of RAM total, which is effectively 10 and 6 in the way that it's split between VRAM usage and system usage, or somewhere along those lines, possibly even more VRAM. And then when you've got the Series S, well, that's got 10 meg total, so you're talking 8 and 2, or 8 and 4, or 6 and 4. Yeah.
It's not much, but yeah, it's used well.
Sorry, can I just cut in? Skytrax, you've got an open mic.
I thought it was Ninja.
Are we moving on, or are we just always...
Yeah, I have an open mic, but I haven't been saying anything, so I don't know what you're hearing.
Oh, we're sitting here talking about 2024, which has dominated this whole conversation this evening, which is cool.
Right, gentlemen, let's move on. So we're going to be departing here in the same direction that we landed, and once again up the road. We're going to be heading to the resupply island, and
good luck.
hey, I'm looking forward to this one. You're looking for a heading of, what are we looking for?
38, I think.
I think it's 38 degrees. 38, it is 38, absolutely.
Okay.
So let me dial that in. 38. There we go. Climb to 1500, and you want to start a gradual descent. Now the resupply island is relatively small and short, so this is your first opportunity to test your STOL skills. So when you're ready, feel free.
I stall all the time.
Yeah, I'm very good at stalling.
Stopping's the problem.
Anybody have an idea why everybody else is 20 feet above me?
Because you're 20 feet below them?
Yeah.
Have you got both the UK updates installed?
Yeah,
I believe so, yeah.
And all the airports from that, because quite a few of these are custom airport. I don't think this one is.
No, this is default.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to date on everything. Weird.
Again, reminder on the speed, we're looking for about 120 knots all round.
I like the flares coming out of those stacks if you have it loaded.
Oh yeah, I can see that now, the flame coming out of it.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, it's fantastic to have all you guys with us today. Absolutely amazing. Glass Prism, nice to see you, sir. How are you doing? And Limes Fly VR?
Wow. Doing very well. Thank you.
Skytrex, my friend, how are you doing?
Hey, buddy.
I'm doing great, thanks, Mark. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Wait a minute. Who's that? That's an impersonator.
There, I'm talking about maintain your speed, and I'm the one storming away here. But I do want to be one of the first to the island so I can witness your absolutely amazing STOL skills.
You just want to watch everybody stall.
Cripsy77 says, hi all, hope you're all well. How's that, Cripsy?
Back at you, Cripsy. Oop, too high, too high.
About 1500 should be plenty for this. Should be plenty.
What do you think? Are you assuming we're flying Stukas?
Stukas.
And we're looking at, let's just check now, your barrow, for those of you on live weather, is 1018.
What's that in inches? What's that in inches?
What is that?
30.06 inches.
Yeah, 30.08 I've got at the moment, but...
Who's that playing Emerson, Lake and Palmer, or whatever?
You see Trent Palmer's selling his Kickfox.
Yeah, I see that. Well, has he sold it? I know it's up for sale.
I don't know if he's sold it yet. It was up for sale about a week or so back. So.
Hey, step order, Stephen. How are you, sir?
I'm getting myself together here, Mark. Thank you. I had a crash just as we were about to take off. My monitor went completely black, and I had to restart everything. So I just did a touch and go at the last airport and just sort of caught up with you guys. So now I have no flight plan, but I'll just follow you guys along.
Follow the horde.
Yeah,
It usually works out fine.
Just follow us along, no problem. Big hello to Nico558, great to have you with us, and Pete B, thanks for joining us again, my friend, and of course to Stella Aviat.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, cheers, Mark. Good to be on another one.
Now the next event, or October event, is going to be in Slovenia. So,
whoa, my country.
Yeah, we're going to be in Slovenia through the mountains, and once again a bit of a challenging flight.
Whoa.
Home of the best woman.
My home, guys.
Then I might need some support on pronunciation of some of the cities.
No problem.
Slovenia city. Slovenia town.
Yeah.
Sloveniaville? No. What are some cities in Slovenia?
I'm from Ajdovština. We are famous for wind.
Need
a lot of wind.
So is England.
No comment. Probably the beetroot.
No.
Our record is...
England's not known for wind, it's known for hot air.
Our record is 235 kilometers per hour.
Goodness
Wow.
me.
That's a lot of beans.
At least twice a year.
Now, for those of you that are more adventurous, you will see the little island dead ahead, and you'll see a little gap in the trees, and you can land straight in. For those, it's the much shorter way. The other way will be to sweep round to about 300 degrees and then come in on a more easterly route, heading about 120. That'll give you a bit of a longer landing because it's longer than it is wider. But if you come straight in, you're landing widthways, and that's certainly a big challenge. And I'm going to now attempt the width one. Don't rush in, guys, because I want you guys to show me how it's really done.
Can't do that until I find the doggone. Is there a strip or what?
No,
it's an island.
It's an island. Just follow the name tags.
They're all over the place. Name tags are all over the place.
Pick one.
I think I'm the first one on the ground. Did it beautifully.
Oh, there's a Trek Sky I got no. I see the confusion now.
Brakes on.
Yeah,
I'm
Sky.
down. I'm down. I'm
Sorry,
down.
mate. It's Amtrak Sky. Sorry.
Oh, I've made it.
Don't let it happen again, dude. Okay.
I promise.
I don't mind.
That's a big island.
There's a couple of people in the water.
Hey guys, what time zone are you on? I can't see anybody.
Southeast Asia server.
Oh, I see it. I didn't see it before. That little bitty dot of an island. Okay.
That's the one. That's the one.
It was close. Can the Junkers swim?
We'll see.
Well,
with floats, yeah.
Full flaps on this sucker.
Here comes helicopter. You're down, sir. Brake, brake, brake. Pete B. Nice.
I made it. Thank you.
Yeah, using your propeller to stop. Blue boy, here you go.
You just dig that blade right into the ground. It helps every time.
Sun oil color.
What time of day are
Brake.
people on it?
Brake, brake. Oh, fantastic.
Breaker 19.
Yoda Gamer is down and he's up.
Okay. See if I cannot not stall.
Did it. Told you it's possible.
Respect.
Mr. Rene Koenig, you are a superstar, sir. You landed that nicely.
Yeah, the hard part will be getting out of here again.
Yeah, exactly. I may suspect a little use of the Y key.
Oh, it was bumpy, but didn't turn it over. Good.
Come on in. Okay. Come on in, gentlemen. The water's wonderful.
I'll take that.
Oh, somebody washing their wheels there. Tango Theo, how are you doing?
All's well, mate. Having a ball.
This Kit Fox never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, she wouldn't stop.
Yeah, but
regarding the winds in
off.
Slovenia, when it stops blowing, does everybody fall over?
Carol, are you down?
Whoa! Somebody needs to hit their Y key right there. It's on a two-legged. Is that Simhanger?
Crikey, I landed so hard I lost connection with the internet.
Bumped you right off the stream.
Yeah.
You're faster than your internet.
It's called getting behind the plane.
Are the other Kit Fox users experiencing some swinging left to right on ground?
Well, yeah, you have to give it a little bit of rudder.
A couple of comments, guys, on the chat. How's the new DOF reality motor? It's magnificent. Video coming out next week, but I'm very impressed. Phil saying evening to everybody. Hudson, happy flights, everyone. James, thanks very much, my friend.
Hey, James.
Evening, James.
Hi, James.
Good evening, James.
Hello, James.
Carol, are you down? Carol,
Hello there.
Carol, are you down?
Yes, I made it.
Oh, great.
Hi, Carol. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Evening all. Can I have a mic check, guys?
Read your 5, sir.
Sound good?
I'm checking mine right now.
I've had some problems with it.
Still there.
Finally got it working.
Okay, the next leg. You're looking at a heading of 33. You want to climb to 1500, and we're flying to Echo Golf Papa Whiskey, which is Unst, if I can pronounce it correctly.
Unst, yes.
Unst.
And it's 10.2 nautical miles, so it's not that far. It's a full stop landing, and based on the current winds, it is going to be a landing runway 12, I think. When you're ready, and if you can get off, good luck to you.
Well, that's something I prefer to keep private, but
I recommend flaps to 20 for this one.
Yeah. Step on the brakes, full power, let go.
Oh, my Kit Fox reads out 20.
Oh, I just made that. Goodness me.
Whoever asked about Kickfox, yeah, they do rock on the ground if there's any wind at all. Mine is doing.
Well, this is epic looking at all these people coming off the island. My goodness. Bombshell! Bombshell!
I didn't know this plane had NOS, so this pretty much helped me taking off.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be for the
Good day
pilot,
from
not
down
for the
under.
aircraft.
This is Skydog 3.
Receiving you loud and clear.
Hey, Steve.
Hello, Scott. You all right, man?
How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, not bad. Having a stress tonight.
A stress tonight?
Yeah, a little bit stressful this evening.
Oh.
2 restarts.
Oh, just because of your equipment, nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Well, no worries. It happens. I had a devil of a time yesterday on a helicopter flight.
Of course, it's the company that counts, should see.
That's why I do the group flights.
Yeah, it's the company that counts.
There shall be no use of the Waikiki this evening.
Oh, the use of the Waikiki.
No visiting Waikiki this evening.
I don't use the Waikiki anymore at all.
You've broken it.
No, I use the top left-hand key on the keyboard. It's much more effective.
Oh, did plug in the wall.
I thought you were going to say, yeah.
Quicker. Yank the cable out.
Your Y key doesn't work anymore, overuse.
Yes, ask Swambo. She knows all about that.
So from the various reviews on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and the details given, one of the things I'm going to be most interested in is to see how the automatic texture level of detail and object level of detail, what parameters you have to adjust those in-game.
Tony Dark Zero is blowing smoke. Why can't I see that?
Well, I've turned it off. Apologies. Apologies.
No, it doesn't bother me. I'm just curious why I see it.
No,
you must have the Wilga.
Yeah, I can see
it
as well.
I do have it. Oh, okay. I didn't know it did that.
It's the taxi switch.
I have so many planes, I don't know how to fly any of them great.
Very interesting. Very interesting here, just seeing how many people are flying upside down. It's not just Tango Theo.
Oh my God, I have a bad influence. So, yes.
That country sim has been upside down for quite a while.
Don't tap me, not on this plane, please.
Mark,
Yeah.
I have a question for Mark. I have an Xbox and I put always my flight plans via my laptop. Will that also work in 2024?
Say that again, please.
I put my flight plans with my laptop into the Xbox. So as you had on your video. Will that also work in 2024?
Yes, I believe
have a better
so.
system, I believe, in 2024. Yeah, it will be easier for Xbox users to import flight plans.
It'll be a lot easier,
really?
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Brent?
Yeah,
come back.
It shouldn't be needed, if what they say is correct, but.
Xbox player here. I dozed off for a minute. What were you saying about flight plans?
I got flight plan into laptop, Xbox, something.
Yeah, will they work?
Yeah.
It's exported his PC flight plans into Xbox. Will they work?
Yeah.
On 24. No reason why they shouldn't, should it?
Absolutely, but they've got a new system which should allow, which is supposed to be cross-platform, accessible from the web and on tablet devices and in the aircraft to be able to create import flight plans. They've not been completely open with all the details of what it will and won't do, but speaking to guys at Working Titles who are restricted on what they're allowed to say, they were fairly sort of positive in terms of the ability to be able to sort of share and create a flight plan for one person and then share it with others across platform.
Massive if that works.
Runway 12, gentlemen. 12.
12 it is.
Stop and go, Mark.
No, this is a full stop landing.
Full stop.
Okay.
I'm gonna come and fly with you, Trax.
I think it's great. We're gonna get, I think
If you like, I don't see so well on the distance. I don't know exactly where 12 is versus the other one. I assume there's more than one.
Swing out to the left and come in that way.
Okay.
Yeah, the runway's roughly 90 degrees to how we're approaching, so
coming
head
from
off to the left.
basically
So
roughly
go
the
left,
west.
then
So
right.
we're landing in an easterly direction.
Gotcha. Thank you for that.
That should be the northernmost. Yep.
It is.
Field in the
Can't see
UK,
the
right?
windsock.
This is the northernmost airport in the
Oh, I see it
United
now.
Kingdom. And we will be backtracking here, so once you're down,
Right back.
head back, as we will be backtracking. Whoop, bit of a bounce for me there.
Backing back, sir.
Oh, look, Sparky's with us. Okay.
Hey, Sparky, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Sorry for the late joining.
No problem. Nice to have you with us, sir. Come on in, come on in. In comes the horde. Lurker 49er coming past. Limes Fly VR. Head dog. Head dog. Thanks for that.
I think you were a bit flat on the B then.
Catharus Finn's down. Flighty's down. Golf Mike, how you doing?
I can't see the runway because the tiny dogs
Yeah. Great. I get
Can't either.
You should come in last if you're going to blow that smoke in our faces.
I
Is
got
that better?
Okay, so
it is. Thanks, Tony.
Sorry about that.
guys, backtrack please.
Oh, there it comes.
We're both trying to turn left at the same time, man.
See.
Who's in the Beaver?
Hey.
Very nice. Who's me?
Nice
Did you say
beaver.
nice beaver? Yeah, I heard that.
Gentlemen.
Oh, you're on your nose, sir.
Yeah.
That was me.
Somebody said beaver.
That's a nice blue colour next up there.
Somebody's
Colour.
somebody's parked right through me. So I am now sat in the double-ended cockpit.
How did it feel?
They like you.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't buy you dinner or anything.
A group landing in 2024 would be quite interesting if they've got wake turbulence actually working.
Absolutely.
And someone takes a 747.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to
And
be
the contact.
it's going to be epic.
It'd be carnage.
Every group flight will have a F-18 going in front.
Even more carnage, yeah.
Jet wash all over the place.
I like flying fighter jets when everybody's flying a fighter jet.
That's gonna be fun in 2024, eh? With the jet wash that you can create for the others.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 Antonovs landing and giving a nice crosswind.
Group Spitfire takeoff. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Those Wilgers really look as though they mean business, don't they?
They are absolutely fantastic aircraft, both in the real world and in the sim. They're outstanding.
I can't wait for the what do they call it? The development of it. Pacey's PC. What's his name?
The Draco.
The Draco. That's the one.
Yeah.
Thank you. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be
My
epic.
friend is making this one. So.
Right, our next leg, gentlemen. So, slight change. We're going to be departing from here. We're going to be flying over Feltair Airport, FEA, on a heading of 185. But instead of climbing to 1500, climb to 3000 feet, with the plan to be at 3000 feet over Feltair. And hopefully we'll get ourselves into a little bit of cloud and add a bit of interest. Then we're going to turn on a heading of 159 and head to Outskerry's Lighthouse. And when we get to the lighthouse, I want you to circle the lighthouse at least once before turning to Outskerry's Airport, Echo Golf 78 for a touch and go. So first step then is Feltair Airport, 185 degrees, and climb to 3,000 feet. When you're ready.
Tell you what I'm looking forward to on 2024. And that's better model matching, so that when we're doing a group flight, we don't have tail dragging A320s taking up the entire runway.
Yeah, I can see it also.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Sorry about that. I've just taken off inside it, isn't it?
But
So you're on a fairly steep climb.
$3,000.
3,000 is required.
3,000, yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, it was nice to see you got some stage time in Vegas.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Very gutted you didn't pack your Elvis costume.
He did.
It wasn't my Elvis costume, mate.
No.
Elvis Costello, that was the problem. Nobody recognized it.
Okay, climb to 3,000.
Aye, Captain.
Here's a question mark about Vegas. As someone who's from the home counties or lives in the home counties, is Vegas as in your face as everybody says?
Absolutely.
Oh God, it scares me just thinking about it.
Who would know? We stayed in the hotel the whole time. It's so hot.
It is. It's
just
absolute
like craziness, yeah.
Tunesy, it's genuinely epic. I'm so glad I went.
Can't handle epic.
But I probably wouldn't be in any rush ever to go back. But it's an experience I don't regret having for 1 minute.
I think you captured Las Vegas there in one sentence, Mark.
Yeah.
You should see it once in your lifetime, and spend a couple. I would spend like maybe even 3 or 4 days there, in mild temperatures, not hot, because you don't want to go outside when it's hot. And visit the different casinos. Just walk up and down the strip a little bit. Not a lot, because it's really long and will wear you out.
Well, I'm at getting to the sort of age where I think Bournemouth is getting a little bit too much for me now.
Well, Tunesy, avoid Vegas.
Don't go Formula 1 weekend.
Yeah. So, a reminder, we are flying over Feltair. You want to try and get to about 3,000 feet by the time we fly over the airport. And then we're going to turn on a heading of approximately 159 degrees, and we're going to be heading to Outskerry's lighthouse. Once over the lighthouse, you want to be over the lighthouse at 500 feet. Then I want you to circle the lighthouse at least once, maybe twice if you fancy it, and then it's turned towards Outskerry's, which is a very, very 1,200 feet runway for a touch and go. I'm pushing my speed a little bit just so that I can be there to capture it.
Clockwise or anti-clockwise around the lighthouse or exciting mark?
Well, we are either, I don't mind, but I would recommend that you do it clockwise.
Roger.
So you keep the lighthouse to your right.
On your right.
And then loop round. I'm just coming up on 4,000 feet, so that's worked quite well for me.
You have an infrared camera?
Got some nice cloud here, but let me come back down.
I flew some of this island
Oh,
yesterday
goodness.
morning in fog. It was nice.
I just lost. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Goodness me. I see I'm still streaming, but
You know,
As Soapy's landing, it's just affected the world.
my
Internet
goodness.
connection.
Yes, it was a quantum landing. Sorry.
No, I just had a big flicker. Anybody watching YouTube, just confirm that I'm still...
yeah, you're still live.
Yeah,
now.
you're on.
I'm still
it did
live.
cut out for a second, but it came back.
Yeah, I've lost visibility in OBS, unfortunately.
It's not the cloud, is it?
No, OBS crashed.
You disappeared from the sim as well.
Yeah.
No, I got you out.
I was
man.
watching
can
your
see
name tag and it
Simhanger.
disappeared.
Oh, that happens all the time because there's more than 25 flying. You can only see 25 tags.
Yeah, it's
not.
I think it's something with
People keep
OBS
popping in
actually.
and out. Yeah.
I think it was something with OBS.
So we're just flying over this airstrip on the island. We're not landing on it.
Oh no, touch and go, sir.
Oh, I don't see anybody doing that either.
No, not one person has touched
No,
it.
just head to the lighthouse, mate. A float's overfly.
The touch and go is at Outskerry's.
No. Touch and go the lighthouse, Roger.
To Daza T Arab on evening mark and all. What version of the 172 are you flying? I'm flying the Tail Dragger mod, which I featured on my channel fairly recently, and also from Stevie Biz. Hi from sunny Tenerife, Canary Islands. Hello, my friend. Thanks very much for joining us. Still live on YouTube. Thanks very much. Hugh Rooney, how you doing? And James saying OBS has also caused him massive issues as of late. Now you want to start your descent down to 500 feet when you're about 8 miles or so out from the actual lighthouse itself. You don't want to get below 500 because to get to the runway, which is very close to it, you need to go over a little bit of high ground.
Challenge accepted.
This outer Scaries is quite nicely modelled, isn't it, if I remember right?
It's one of the handcrafted ones, so yeah, it's done very nicely.
nice.
Quite narrow.
Is there a
as well,
landing
if I
challenge
remember.
there?
Touch and go.
You didn't think we'd do a full stop, man? No.
No, this touch and go. The reason it's not a full stop is there's no chance of getting 50 aircraft on that airport, I can tell you.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, we tried at least.
You can land.
You've mellowed, Mark. You've mellowed.
Chicken.
We don't know you anymore.
Is this the one that's got the fences running along the side of the runway?
It is, sir. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a tough time getting one airplane down.
Fences.
Yeah.
We've got Sparky.
Sparky will clear out those fences for us.
Clear the fences, Spark.
Okay. Once I got a bullseye on him.
Turn on damage.
You're a man that we always want on point.
I got my thunder thighs. I'll just roll over him.
Is the new simulator gonna have the limit on the amount of multi people you can see, or is it gonna have more?
I don't know, but
more.
The good news is that model matching won't be such an issue. It will look on its catalogue to try and match your aircraft to the closest that it can. So you won't have to own the aircraft in order to see it in multiplayer, which is great news.
Oh, that's awesome! Yes.
There's bound to be some mismatches, I'm sure, but
helicopters will look like helicopters, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was no,
you might be in the
official.
Cadbury and see the Robinson, but at least it's going to be something a lot closer.
Nothing official, but it does seem, from what they've said with the model matching happening in the cloud, it would seem quite likely that the limit on the aircraft is going to be significantly higher or not there at all, because if that's all happening on the cloud, then it's no extra processing on your own computer, which is why you can't have, many at once at the moment. But I don't know. That's just an educated guess.
I have a question on that too. If all of this is in the cloud and we're only installing 50 gigabytes on our devices, then we don't have world updates. We don't have sim updates.
All in the cloud.
Yeah. That's
okay, guys. I'm just coming in for the touch and go. For anybody not sure where the runway is, I'm not doing a particularly good job at it. But whoa. Come on, get down. Yeah, I'm down, and I'm up.
down also.
I'm really down,
and I'm up.
Marketplace aircraft will also be in the cloud, so in terms of updates for anything bought from the marketplace will happen automatically.
Right, guys, let's go. Blue boy down, touch and go. Very nicely done, sir.
Ah, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. Red Ruffin saw you're down, sir. Mind those hedges and those fences.
Well, sort of.
J Craft, how are you doing, sir?
Lighthouse is actually working. That's really nice.
Curious B, thanks for joining us again. You're down and up.
Thank you, Mark. Nice to see you again.
Wind Fox is down. Watch those pylons and those electrical cables. Whoa! Stella Aviat is down and up. Hidelki Colt coming. Tony Dark Zero coming in. Nice. You guys are all pros, man. What you talking about?
I got instructions wrong, Mark. I did a touch and go at the lighthouse.
I must say the Captain Chaos, the 787, that's the best landing or the biggest aircraft that's ever been to this airport, that's for sure. MGB Dave, Flighty 300, how you doing? Ninja, Sun Oil Kala, whoop, Flyer 172 November, mind that building, sir.
Wow, fishing boats are awesome here, and
off-putting when you're just trying to get your landing right and an A320 flies through you.
Yeah. Wow, this is modelled beautifully, this area.
It is.
Sure is, yeah.
It's one of the handcrafted areas from the first UK World Update.
Wow.
We've even got the fishing rings for the salmon and stuff.
Yeah. And I also have birds here.
Beautiful.
Really good.
That's an animal. That's an animal that hasn't been mentioned for 2024, isn't it? Birds.
Yeah. And bugs on your windshield.
It's kind of more difficult to take a photo of a bird while in flight.
This looks epic, guys. Really, looks absolutely fantastic. Fellow 1000, how are you in the Kit Fox?
All good, Mark. Thank you very much. I only just bought it for this flight.
Brilliant. Hobie Stang, how are you doing, sir?
Doing great, thanks.
Fishy Empress in the CC19. Just remind me what that is.
Cup.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, there are many around.
Count.
Sparky, what are you in?
I'm in the Cessna with the custom things on it that you also showed on your channel, the free one.
Oh yeah, no, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect. I do have the custom sounds and everything added on it.
Of course you do, sir.
Oh,
Okay,
the GTN 750.
Just a quick notice, gentlemen. We've been denied landing access at Walsall, unfortunately. So we'll just fly over it at 1,500 feet. No landing there. And but we have been cleared for a landing at Echo Golf, Echo Tango, Tingwall, which is the next airport on the way. So we won't be landing here. Just carry on with the route. Once you're over the airport to get to Tingwall, we're heading on a heading of 221.
Did you load those light poles in the flight plan, Mark? Because I've just hit one.
Did I load what?
The light poles at Outer Skerries, because I just clipped one.
Yeah, absolutely. I put them there personally.
So I'm actually headed to the bar in the harbour because that's just where my airplane is taking me. So I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a good skate from the pond here.
Okay, so we're not landing here and we're heading on.
Which film are you watching tonight, Mark?
Which what? Film?
Which film? Yeah, you're obviously trying to get us finished early so that you can watch the film, aren't you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right, we can spot it, you know, we can spot it.
That's what denied landing permission is code for.
Oh.
Yeah, watching TV, yes. Oh no. Oh, he's not watching TV. Oh, I see.
No, you don't know what's you don't know what's coming up.
Oh, crikey, I know what's going down.
Right, so we're heading on. Let's see, where am I? 11.7 nautical miles to Tingwall. 1,500. I need to slow down, I'm over speeding.
So which headset would you say is better then, Mark? The Pimax Crystal Light or the Quest 3?
It's a question I've been asked many times. I like both of them. I love the Quest 3 because I can use it wirelessly. And that's a big one for me. But the visuals and the graphics are better in the Crystal Light because of the display port and what have you. So yeah, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. When I'm on my motion rig, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm using the Quest 3, and when I'm using my static rig, then I'm quite often using the Pimax Crystal or Crystal Light, and more lately I'm using the light more than the crystal itself, the Pimax Crystal.
So the resolution is slightly better in the Crystal Light, but is the sweet spot any different?
The sweet, what, compared to the Pimax Crystal?
Yeah.
No, it's pretty much the same. It's no worse. Potentially slightly better, but to all intents and purposes, I think it's much the same because they are, of course, the same lenses.
Yeah, the resolution's slightly better in the crystal light, though, isn't it?
No, I don't believe so. It's the same as the Pimax Crystal. It's better than the Quest 3.
Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry.
No, the display in the Crystal Light is a considerable jump on the Quest 3, but the Quest 3 itself is not bad. And of course, I can use it wirelessly. I can use it on my motion rig. It just sinks in so much easier, it seems to me, to motion compensation. So yeah, I use both, and they've both got their uses and both got their strong and weak points.
So another question is, will all the fly-ins be in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 from November, or will you still do fly-ins with 2020?
I won't.
That's a good question.
It will only be fly-ins with 2024. However, there'll be an October fly-in, and at this stage a November fly-in prior to the release of 2024 on the 19th. Probably be the weekend before that, and then December will be our first fly-in on 2024.
So there you go, guys. You have to buy it. There's no choice.
I was just going to say.
The alligator version.
You sure you don't work for Microsoft there, Mark?
If only I was that lucky.
You will be.
How come they didn't fly you out to the Grand Canyon?
It's a question I've asked myself.
The VR pilot got flown out there, and some other YouTubers.
He was already in the US.
When you asked yourself, was there any reply?
There was, but nothing I'd put out publicly.
Oh, okay.
With reference to motion rigs, Mark, have you heard anything more about these motors that they're?
Yes, sir, I have.
Has anybody bought them yet? Or
Yes, they have.
And what's the general feedback?
I love it.
Have you got them on yours now?
Yep. Video out probably Tuesday. I worked very closely with DOF on some of the firmware requirements needed, and yeah, I love it. And I wasn't that particularly concerned about the cogging effect. Some people found it a total immersion and game changer. It ruined it for them. It didn't for me, but once I tried them without that cogging, I'd never go back. It's stunning.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
And you know what it is? I felt that, look, let's be honest, DOF in the world of motion simulators are not expensive. They're cheap compared to everything else in the market. But with these new motors, you just feel like you're in a whole different motion simulation platform, like it's a whole lot more expensive. So yeah, I'm a convert.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Landing runway 20 here, gentlemen.
Saving money.
That's
We'll
what
stop
an 8
protecting the
knot
archive.
tailwind on that arc.
Yeah.
Anyone with the Aurora Borealis mod on lifetime weather, look up, it's beautiful.
Is this full stop?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, it is.
Whoa! Yeah, you're right. Very nice.
Got to check out live weather, right?
Ooh, bounce.
What time of day are people playing on?
Be dark.
Whoa.
About 10 o'clock at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm about 12 o'clock, half 12.
It's beautiful at sunset, but you can't actually see anything.
No.
About 4 a.m. down under.
And does the
Yeah,
most
the
of you...
lights and forgot to lower my altitude. That will be interesting now.
Come on in, come on in.
I have a
Fox
question.
landing lights are also not particularly strong.
The way that Mooney's jumping up and down, it's got to be a helicopter. Golf Mike, how are you, sir?
Yep, doing good. Thanks very much, Mark.
Good. Tunesy's down. And just got run over.
Sorry.
Yeah, that DA team was doing barrel rolls earlier on. Headachy Cole.
Yeah.
Sure, that's not on the menu.
What? Tail dragger jumbo jet.
Okay, for departure we're going to taxi to the end of the runway and turn round, and we'll be departing in the opposite direction to which we landed. This is stunning. This is where it's at for me, guys, is just flying with you, all these aircraft, just having a bit of fun, a bit of banter. It's all great. Really love it.
I'm impressed to see the Junker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was impressed to see it land on the island.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This island's quite nicely rendered too. This airport's quite nicely rendered too.
Sure is, yeah.
You always seem to time it just right to land at the same time as me as well. I'm just setting down. I bet I get an A320 go through me. So.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for running over me right as I'm touching down. Appreciate that.
Okay, how are we doing? Everybody coming down? Everybody down?
Almost.
Okay. Come on in.
I can't see the runway.
What, for all the labels?
Oh, I got it now.
That beaver sure spends a lot of its time on its nose.
Digging for worms.
Yeah.
What will be the height?
Well, it's absolute chaos here in terms of aircraft.
Organised chaos, though.
Well, that may be stretching it a little bit, but...
Yeah, but organised chaos is a riot.
That one guy in charge of parking really needs some help.
Poor guy.
Oh no, the A320s are reading.
I couldn't see the runway because I forgot to reset the time last time I restarted. It was like 9 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, it's a bit dark.
Okay, sports lovers. Next leg. Depart from here and do not climb above 300 feet. Okay?
Really? Okay.
And we're going to be heading on a heading of roughly 194. And we're going to be heading directly towards East Voe Bridge and go under it. Now, when you go under it, you go under it on the on the left-hand side. But for you really adventurous types, you can try the left-hand side. Now, sorry, where you very adventurous types can try the right-hand side. Now, I've gone under the left-hand side a number of times, no problem, but that right-hand side is real low.
I
So-
crashed every time.
Yeah. So I'm not the only one. So
But now we're totally confused, right or left. I think
Okay,
it's on purpose.
Left safe, right not safe.
Right, it's tricky.
So left is good, okay, and
Right is wrong.
and right
Right
me-
is suicide.
right
Right
me-
is wet.
right one's
Yamazaki.
the right is wet, yeah.
So, so left is right and right is not.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. Right is wrong. Yes.
That
Left
makes
is right, right is wrong.
that makes total Simhanger sense to me. But your challenge, guys, do not go above 300 feet.
Nobody
Tell
wants
that
to
to
dig
the
up.
Wilgar.
Let's go.
There are pylons here as well.
Here we
Just
go.
before you get to the just before you get to the water, there are pylons.
In practice, I hit a truck riding on the water.
So it's a sharp about turn.
You have to turn right, huh? I see a lot of people turn left.
180 either way.
Now, a lot of you already breaking the 300-foot barrier, guys. 300 feet, no more. That's the challenge all the way to the bridge.
Well, I'm going to rename you the headmaster.
Well, you got, this is just offering you some opportunity to try different skills.
It's a joke, Mark, not a criticism.
I know. I did try this leg at less than 100 feet, but yeah, that didn't end well. Mainly because the little bits of spurs of land are at 100 feet, a little bit more. But considering this is default scenery, isn't it epic, guys?
Yeah,
Really, fantastic.
And can you just imagine what 2024 is going to be like? I mean,
I want to
goodness
see
me.
it.
It's just going to
Imagine the
be
expense.
I'm gonna walk a lot and fly also.
Right hand side is doable.
We're recording this, Mark.
I am.
No, I'm saying we're recording this as well, so there's evidence. So when
We'll take you to court.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
watch.
it is going to be great, isn't it?
Somebody's in the water.
Watch the pylons.
Oh, there's a boat here also.
Ah,
No, it's just an upside down aircraft.
So has anybody done it through the
Yeah,
right hand
managed.
side?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, it's okay.
yeah, backwards and forwards a few times.
Looks like Van Zulu did it. I'm going to try it, but I haven't asked. No, yeah, I'll try it. What the hell?
Ooh, and dust is kicking up from other
Oh.
planes. Love it.
What could possibly go wrong? Eh?
It's a Waikiki.
That didn't go well. That shot me straight up in the air.
Just watch the Radal.
That was
That's
nice.
really low.
I've just been through that twice.
Yeah, just
weird.
going through now, and we're through.
I have to deflate my Tundra tires to get under that bridge.
Oh, there is total carnage down there.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Stay on the, stay on the
close to
left.
that.
Oh.
Stay close to that pylon.
Stay on the left of. Stay on the left of the right span.
That's the only
Neil,
way
was
to
that
do
you
it.
in the Caribou? It is, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That was pushing it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's not a wise he chose poorly.
Did a 360.
I'm going full
Absolute
flaps under this thing.
total carnage.
Yeah, collision model down the right, it's not right.
No, it's
No.
fine. I've been through it 3 times in a row.
Okay, gentlemen, climb to 1,000. And
Oh,
we'll head on down.
so I've got to take a little trip to Waikiki. I ran out of skill somewhere. I just Oh, fuel. Okay.
One thing I would recommend to check you if you crashed now, flying under the bridge, is your level of object setting. I had it set to 70, and I crashed basically every bridge. I turned it back to a 100 and had a much better time.
Well, I got under it on the right side in the Kit Fox here.
Yeah, you can't control that on the Xbox, so it's probably set to about 10.
Nope.
I just went
Which
super
explains-
slow, just kissing the waves and full flaps.
Yeah.
Got under there easy.
Rad out helps a lot. Radio altimeter.
Have we got one of the Kit Fox? Oh.
Fox. I'm flying Fox 2, I think. Oh no, it's Kit Fox. It's the Monster Fox.
If your shoelaces
you
are
have a
wet,
monster, right, yeah.
you're too high.
Pick up.
It's got a well. I mean, if they got G3X, they've normally got a rad out in there. It's a little white ribbon to the left of your altitude display.
Tunesy's
Well,
zipping by.
the
What are you
bridge
flying,
says
Tunesy?
The bridge is now demolished.
I'm in the Bulldog.
What's that?
My G3X keeps blinking.
It's a little Scottish aviation trainer. Beautiful.
Yeah, it looks very good, Tunesy.
Yeah, I haven't flown that for a long time.
I love the Bulldog. Fantastic little
Yeah.
aircraft.
One of my favorites, yeah.
Hello to TGX Tripod. How you doing? I'm not sure if you've flown with us before, have you? We have 59 people in the Discord at the moment, which is fantastic.
My first time in a group flight, I couldn't figure out the audio either.
He's probably busy crying and regretting his decisions for the evening. God, 2 hours we're not going to get back.
I can't keep up with his headmaster and his rules.
Right, to his lawyer.
What speed?
Back next
What
month.
speed's good for
Like we all
skiing
are.
on the tundras?
You guys are so cruel.
Yeah.
Only because we love you.
What speed's good for skiing on the tundras? Anybody there?
Faster the better.
Faster
max
the
it
better.
out.
I think
I hosted a skiing flight, believe it or not. On
Well,
my
my
other
rad out at the
Discord.
moment is saying 8, 7, 9. Coming down. Now I'm doing about 110.
Getting foggy.
Right, gentlemen, we are now going to the land bridge, a little strip of land joining the island that should be coming up on your right-hand side off the main island, and there's a little strip there, and we're going to be landing on that. So when you're ready, start your descent.
From the side of the island or from the side of the land?
From 400 feet.
From this
From
side
the
of
side of the water.
From this side of the land.
Okay.
So we're going to be landing in a westerly direction. Now, it's the only thing I mentioned is that it is shorter than perhaps it looks at first glance. So
Oh, good.
You always say that.
Caution.
Is that why we're approaching from the hilly side?
It is. So you can't.
Mark, when all this finishes and you go sort of go back to your new career of selling cars, can you tell us all what dealership you work for, so we can stay well away from it?
Yeah, the car I'll be selling will be the Tunesy Special.
Yeah. Absolutely perfectly, nothing wrong with it. Taps the dashboard and it all falls off. It's like a little clown car.
Lurker
Change your
49er,
details.
you're down, sir. Nicely done.
Well, cheer him up.
Sometimes runs a bit rich, but that's fine.
Flaps away.
Follow here.
Apply brakes. Remember, you're landing in a westerly direction.
Oops.
Oops.
Is it a
Going
big
easterly, are you?
That's why I mentioned it, Sparky, because
Yeah,
I
he's upside down though.
The name tags give it away.
It's easterly if you're upside down.
How about a southerly
I
direction?
don't think
It
so.
isn't.
I don't think so.
Here comes the horde.
Oops, reversing.
The drones.
Coming from the
Oh,
north, heading to the south.
TGX tripod. I don't know if you're going to stop in time. Oh, you are. Well done, sir.
Here's the bulldog.
Hey, the
No idea
Yonkers
where-
is down. You're a star. Paul Allen, how you
Evel
doing, sir?
Knievel nose first into the field.
Yeah,
right?
doing good. Got down that one anyway.
PH Ron or Fron, how you doing, sir?
Oh, it's
Elio
alright.
just flipped it.
Alright, I think I see where the horde's touching down. I think.
Oh, fellow 1000's coming down the hill, the opposite direction. What are you doing up there?
Yeah, I slightly overshot the landing.
One way
I
to breathe.
love it. I love it. Oh. Oh. I tell you what, after each one of these flyings, I need to go and have 2 whiskeys.
I still don't see where everybody's landing.
That one is funny.
It'll be very interesting with the new ground physics how your flights will turn up post 2024.
Are you guys landing on the
Yeah.
isthmus there?
Yeah.
The isthmus? The
The land
Yeah.
bridge.
The isthmus.
it's called an isthmus. Yes.
The
Very
clue,
interesting.
the clue in the land bridge.
Oh
Got
gosh.
I think I need the 2 whiskies before I land and then
Yeah,
afterwards
yeah,
as well.
And during.
It's like swooping down. And what's that? St. Bart's? What is that island with the? Kind
Yeah.
of just come over the
Oh,
hill
yeah.
and swoop down.
Yeah, Tim Bart.
That's a dandy.
We don't measure feet per minute, we measure whiskies per minute.
So it will be interesting, Dan, won't it? Because of the ground, the Texas rocks and other bits and pieces. That'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
sand
right.
and stuff.
Don't tell me, Mark, we're heading for the high ground on takeoff as well.
We're going to take off in the opposite direction that
Yeah.
we landed. Of course we are.
I thought we might do, yeah. I thought we might do.
And then we're going to be turning on a heading of 168. However, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get clearance to land at Sumburg yet. Sumburg.
Of course not.
Too
So,
close to movie time.
Echo Golf Papa Sierra, I think it is. And so we'll just head off in that direction, climbing to 1,500 feet, and I'll wait for ATC to contact us to tell us when or if we or where we can land. So when you're ready, we're ready to go.
It's Echo Golf, Papa Bravo at the moment.
That getting the clearance to land part is something
Oh,
you
I
really
love
have to
the
work on,
dust.
Mark. It seems to never be working.
I know,
I can take off here.
I'm not very good at that, am I?
Oh, light, bushel, light.
Yes. Lift off. And then get past the hill. Ah!
Need the extra. Yeah, I need to lose weight, so I'm gonna have to get rid of the ice from the whiskey.
Ice.
And the ice cream.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Well,
Even.
if you have ice cream, you put a little whiskey on it. Mm.
That's sacrilege.
No.
But it
It's,
is nice.
Yes.
No, it's bells, I think.
No, that's alcoholism.
Like
That's not
Baileys or
sacrilege.
Well,
Watch the
maybe.
windmill on departure.
Right.
Bells, did you say, Chinsey?
No, it's close to that, but
I was going to say I'm not familiar with Bell's whiskey.
Right, I got
The
good
bells,
news.
the bells.
I've got good news and bad news. The
Here's the bad news first.
Okay, the
bad news first,
the bad
please.
news is that we can't land at Sumburg. But the good news is, if you have a look to your right hand, you will see a area of high ground, a hill, right at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you look along the top of it, you'll see a building.
Yeah. Yep.
What we're going to do is fly along, and we are going to approach and land on the high ground, landing in a northerly direction, and then taxi up to a stop at the buildings. Please note it is a little bit uphill. If you're not sure what to do, follow me, because I'm now turning towards it.
Are there any rocks in the way?
There are, but they have no impact, unfortunately, but that will change.
Yeah, of course.
With the next sim.
Well, you realise this
the
is
bush flying is going to be very interesting.
Very, yeah.
Going to muck up your plans there, Mark.
Why?
Well, I mean, if you've got big rocks in the way, you're not going to land as a... Oh, sorry. No, I forgot.
Oh, I'm going to be...
The winner of the prize is the sole survivor.
Now you don't want to land too early on the crest of this hill. Right at the very crest of it you want to land. And land in a northerly direction. If you can see me, I'm now about to turn onto final, but I'm not going to land, otherwise I'm going to be taxiing for ages.
Yeah, you didn't make the cut in my Sims nameplate lottery there.
Okay, so I'm now on final.
Okay, on the hill over there. Okay, I can't see you.
Sparky, do you know where you're going? Because I'm lost.
No.
He never knows where he's going. You don't know Sparky.
I think,
I'm looking for a name tags I don't see.
Lights right, Dan Lance, Golf Mike all over in the right direction.
Just on the very west.
There's a perfectly nice asphalt runway to my left. Why aren't we landing there?
There's a whole lot of carnage going
on. We don't have permission.
Permission from whom?
I'm sitting right in front of the building now.
The AI ATC?
We see a pattern of these refusals for landing. Can you change the name you use when you apply for this, Mark? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
He's just
hopefully it'll be a lot better
instead of just saying we're going to do the harder thing.
Hopefully it'll be a lot better in 2024.
I'm gonna get my license in that one in career mode.
Oh, cheers! Oh, by the way, there's a big drop off at the end here. Be very careful. Alan Paul.
I just found it.
Alan Paul, I think you're a goner, mate.
Getting you. No, I've got flying speed.
Foxtrot Yankee India.
Woohoo! Wow, well done, guys. You've done fantastic.
I'm not there yet.
Mr. Lake and Palmer again.
There's a lot of aircraft 4 feet off the ground.
We're looking for solid ground.
Let's get a shot of that.
You also want to get some?
Touch zone. Ooh, bouncy, bouncy.
Quick question. How did you get the DOF reality in the UK?
I got it direct from DOF.
He bought it where they build it and then shipped it to himself one part at a time.
No, they ship it from Poland.
So is there a cheaper way to ship it to the UK, or is it just like by paying the taxes?
You've got to pay taxes to the UK.
You've
got made in the EU. You've got to pay 20%.
There's no UK importer, no?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Mine is having a bit of a challenging problem at the moment. It's been in Poland for 3 weeks. And now it's been moved across Poland and it's now having a tour of Germany. I think at the moment it's been in on the Western Germany for about 5 days, so I think they might be just taking it out in the town or maybe a show or something.
I hope it's not floating in some kind of box somewhere.
I'm a busy in France.
What it is, they've switched it on, left it switched on, it's just vibrating its way across Europe.
Well, DHL are the carrier, and they don't deal with the customs tax themselves. They put you in contact with a third-party company, and I think the third-party company is more geared for businesses than for individuals. So it's been a challenging 3 or 4 weeks for me. But
Okay, guys, I'm just going to try and run the giveaway quickly, but it may not work because of the my OBS. But I shall.
He doesn't have permission to run the giveaway.
I will attempt to do it.
Or you
to creep over there or I'll take off again.
All you buggers were taking the Vicky out of me last time because I won it and my bloody headset wasn't working. And I was saying, I'm here, and
no, I'm not sure if it's visible or not because I can't see it. Just waiting for it to see whether it pops up on YouTube or not.
It's up.
It's up. Okay, so we can give it a spin. And we have a winner. And it's Trev P. G. Trev. Congratulations. Are you with us?
I think he is.
Trev P. Are you with us, sir?
Spin it again.
Just having a look. Can anybody see if Trev P's with us?
I can see him in the chat window, but I don't hear him.
Trev P. Calling once.
That's got to be good, Dave. He's in the chat window.
I can see him trying to mute and unmute.
Being in the chat window is just
trying to
watching it, isn't it?
Yeah, if his voice is good enough, surely.
Trev P. Are you there, sir? Oh, he's typing. So I'm here, he says. Obviously got comms. So congratulations, you win a $25 US or 25 euro gift card, or £25 of course. And if you drop me a direct message and let me know what country you're in, then we can then communicate and I can finalize the giveaway. To everybody that's watched us on the stream, thank you very much, and to you guys that have joined us in the flight, really appreciate it. It's been a fantastic fly-in. We still have 57 people on voice chat flying, which is just amazing. I think we peaked over 60 during the flight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys all join us in Slovenia.
Yep.
Where we have an absolute cracker lined up for you. To everybody, James Airwood, Simulator Gamer Susie, Wrong Way, Hugh Rooney, Dazza T Arab, and everybody who's joined us on the chat, really appreciate it. So thanks guys. Stay well, look after yourselves. I'll see you all again very soon. And ciao for now.
All right. See you next time.
Thank you.